Hello, everyone. Welcome to English Without Pressure. My name is Anna, and I'm really happy you are here today. This is the place where English feels simple, real, and comfortable.
Hey everyone, welcome. My name's Noah, and we're very happy you're listening today. If you enjoy learning English in a relaxed way, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.
Today's topic is a very interesting word in English. We are going to talk about the word actually. It is a small word, but many students feel confused about it.
Yes, that's true. Many learners think actually means only one thing, but in real conversations, this word can have different feelings. And today, we will show you how to use it in a natural way.
Exactly. And don't worry, we will use very simple English. If you are a beginner, you can relax and just listen. By the end of this episode, actually will feel much easier.
Anna, can I be honest? When I started learning English, I was actually confused about actually. I saw this word everywhere.
That's funny and very common. Many students think actually is the same as atualmente in Portuguese or Spanish, but surprise, it usually is not.
Yes, that is the first important point today. Actually usually means in fact or really. It is often used to correct information in a polite way.
Great explanation. Let's give a simple example. Imagine someone says, "You are from Mexico, right?" You can answer, "Actually, I'm from Brazil."
Perfect example. Notice the feeling there. You are not angry, you are just correcting the information. Actually makes the correction sound soft and natural.
That's very important for beginners to understand. Actually is a very useful word in polite conversation. It helps you sound more natural and more confident.
Anna, let's try another everyday situation. Imagine your friend thinks you drink coffee every morning, but, surprise, you don't.
Oh, yes, I know this situation. You can say, "Actually, I don't drink coffee. I prefer tea." Simple, clear, and very natural.
Exactly. And notice something important, guys. Actually often comes at the beginning of the sentence. That is the easiest position for beginners.
Yes, that's a great tip. You can use actually in the middle of a sentence, but for now, keep it simple. Beginning of the sentence is perfect for A1 and A2 learners.
Anna, I have a question for you. Do you actually use this word in your daily conversations? Be honest.
Yes, I actually do. I use it when I want to clarify something or gently correct someone. It's a very friendly word when you use the right tone.
That's a great point. Tone matters a lot. If you say actually with a rude voice, it can sound unfriendly. But with a calm voice, it sounds polite and helpful.
So true. English is not only about grammar, it's also about emotion, tone, and intention, and actually is a perfect word to practice this.
Let's give one more simple example for our listeners. Someone says, "You work at night, right?" You can say, "Actually, I work in the morning."
Nice and easy. You're just correcting the idea, not fighting, not arguing, just giving the real information.
Before we continue, quick question for everyone listening. Do you actually use this word when you speak English? Think about it for a moment.
If your answer is not really, don't worry. After today's conversation, you will feel much more comfortable. We're just getting started, and it will get even clearer from here. All right, let's continue with more real life examples because the best way to learn actually is by hearing it in natural situations. Are you ready, Noah?
I'm always ready, and I hope you guys listening are ready too. Let's make actually part of your daily English.
Here is a very common situation. Imagine someone says, "This restaurant is very expensive," but you know the price is okay.
Ah, yes. Perfect moment to use actually. You can say, actually, it's not very expensive. See? You are gently correcting the idea.
Exactly. You're not saying the person is wrong in a rude way, you're just adding the real information. That's why actually is such a friendly word.
Anna, I noticed something interesting. Many beginners are afraid to correct people in English. They think it will sound impolite.
That's very true. But actually helps you sound calm and respectful. It's like saying, let me clarify this.
Oh, I like that feeling. Let me give another daily example. Someone says, you live in Sao Paulo, right?
And you answer, actually, I live in Goiânia. Short, simple, and natural. This is exactly how native speakers use it.
Yes. And pay attention, everyone. You don't need a long sentence. Sometimes short answers sound more natural.
Great tip. Now, let's talk about another use of actually. We can also use it to add surprising information.
Ooh, I like this one. For example, you can say, I actually love waking up early. Maybe people think you hate mornings.
Yes, that would surprise me. In this case, actually adds a feeling of surprise or contrast. It shows the information is a little unexpected.
Exactly. Let me try one. My brother is very quiet, but he actually loves parties. See the contrast?
Perfect example. This use is very common in everyday English, and it helps your speech sound more natural and expressive.
Anna, can beginners use this structure easily or is it too advanced?
Good question. Yes, A1 and A2 learners can definitely use it. Just keep the sentence simple and clear.
So something like, I actually like English. That works, right?
Yes, that works beautifully. It's short, correct, and very natural. Sometimes simple English is the best English.
I agree 100%. Now I have a funny situation. Imagine your friend thinks you hate pizza.
Oh no, that is serious. Pizza is very important. What should we say?
You can smile and say, actually, I love pizza. Problem solved.
Yes, friendship saved. And notice again how soft the sentence sounds. Actually helps the correction feel friendly.
Before we move on, let's give our listeners a quick speaking tip. Try to repeat after us. Ready?
Say this sentence out loud. Actually, I prefer tea. Good, nice and slow.
Now another one. Actually, I work from home. Great practice for your mouth and your confidence.
If you repeat these small sentences every day, you will actually start using this word naturally, and that is our goal.
Exactly. We don't want memorization only. We want real, comfortable communication. And you're doing great so far.
All right, everyone, stay with us. Next, we're going to talk about a common mistake with actually, and trust me, many learners make this one. All right, let's talk about a very common mistake with actually. This mistake happens a lot with beginners, and the good news is it's very easy to fix.
Oh, yes, I see this mistake all the time. Many learners think actually means currently, but most of the time that is not correct.
Exactly. This is very important, so listen carefully. Actually usually means in fact or really. It does not usually mean now or at the moment.
Let's look at a wrong example first. Some students say, I actually live in Brazil, when they really mean, I currently live in Brazil.
Right, and sometimes that creates confusion because the sentence with actually sounds like a correction. It feels like you are fixing someone's wrong idea.
So, what should we say if we mean at the moment? The best word is currently. For example, I currently live in Brazil.
Perfect. That sentence talks about your present situation. No correction, no surprise, just information. That's the key difference.
But wait, this is important. Sometimes I actually live in Brazil is correct. It depends on the situation.
Yes, context is everything in English. If someone thinks you live in Argentina, then you can say, actually, I live in Brazil.
See the difference, everyone? With actually, you are correcting an idea. With currently, you are just giving time information.
That's a powerful tip for A1 and A2 learners. When you feel confused, ask yourself, am I correcting someone?
If the answer is yes, actually is probably perfect. If the answer is no, maybe you need currently instead. Simple thinking, big improvement.
Before we continue, let's give one more comparison. Listen carefully to these two sentences. They're similar, but the feeling is different.
Sentence 1. I actually wake up early. This sounds like a surprise or correction. Maybe people think I wake up late.
Sentence 2, I currently wake up early. This only talks about your present routine. No surprise, just a time description.
Very clear difference. If you understand this, you are already ahead of many learners. Seriously.
All right, everyone, you're doing great. In the next part of our conversation, we will show more natural dialogues with actually in real life. All right, let's continue with some real life mini dialogues. This is the best way to feel how actually works in conversation. Just relax and listen to the rhythm.
Yes, and if you can, try to repeat after us later. Shadowing is a great technique for beginners. Ready for the first situation, Anna?
Always ready. Imagine we're talking about weekend plans. You think I stayed home all weekend.
Okay, let me try. Anna, you stayed home all weekend, right? That sounds natural.
Nice setup. I can answer, actually, I visited my parents. Short correction, very smooth.
Perfect. Notice, everyone, how calm that sounds. There is no conflict in the sentence, just friendly clarification.
Exactly. Now, let's try another everyday moment. This time, imagine we're talking about food. Maybe something delicious is involved.
Ooh, now I'm interested already. Okay, I'll start. You don't like sushi, right? Let's see your answer.
That's a common mistake. I can say, actually, I love sushi. Simple and expressive.
Great example. And pay attention to the emotion in Anna's voice. Tone makes actually sound friendly.
Yes. And here's a small pro tip. You can smile when you say actually. It naturally makes your voice softer.
That is such a good tip. English is not only words, it's also body language and voice. Even small things make a big difference.
All right, let's try a workplace example. Many of our listeners talk about work in English, so this one will be very useful.
Good idea. I'll start the situation. You work at night, correct?
Nice and formal. I can answer, actually, I work in the morning. Very natural workplace English.
Exactly. You corrected the information in a polite way. That's professional communication.
Now, I want to show another natural use. Sometimes we use actually to add a small surprise about ourselves, not always to correct someone.
Oh, yes, that's very common in conversations. For example, in casual talk with friends. Go ahead, Anna.
I can say, I actually enjoy studying grammar. Maybe people expect the opposite, so the word adds a little surprise.
That is surprising, Anna, but it's a perfect example. The sentence feels more alive with actually.
Exactly the goal. We want your English to feel natural, not robotic, and small words like this help a lot.
Let's give our listeners a quick speaking challenge. If you're listening, try to complete this sentence. Actually, I like.
Yes, pause the audio if you need a second. Say your sentence out loud. Maybe, actually, I like waking up early.
Or actually, I like studying English at night. There are many possible answers. The important thing is to practice speaking.
If you practice small sentences every day, you will actually feel more confident very soon. Confidence comes from repetition.
Absolutely. And remember, mistakes are part of the process. Even advanced students still practice these small details.
All right, stay with us because we're almost at the end. Next, we'll give you a quick recap and final tips so you can start using actually today. All right, we are almost at the end of today's episode. Let's make a calm and simple recap together. By now, actually should feel much more friendly and familiar to you.
Yes, and remember, this is a small word, but it can make your English sound much more natural and confident. So let's slowly review the most important ideas from today.
First, actually usually means in fact or really. We often use it to gently correct information in conversation. It helps your sentence sound polite instead of direct or aggressive.
Exactly. Listen to this example again. Someone says, "You are very busy today, right?" You can answer, "Actually, I'm pretty relaxed today."
Very smooth correction. You're not arguing, you're just giving the real information. That's the friendly power of the word actually.
Now let's remember the second big use. We can also use actually to add a small surprise or contrast. This makes your English sound more alive.
For example, you can say, I actually enjoy studying grammar. Maybe people expect you to say the opposite.
Yes, many people do. That little surprise makes the sentence more interesting, and native speakers use this structure all the time.
But now let's repeat the big warning from today. Do not confuse actually with currently. They are very different in meaning.
Very, very important. If you want to talk about your life now, at this moment, currently is usually the correct word.
Listen to this clear example. I currently live in Guyana. This sentence only gives present information.
But if someone thinks you live somewhere else, then you can say, "Actually, I live in Guyana." Now you're correcting the idea.
See the difference in feeling? One word talks about time, the other word corrects information or adds contrast.
If this still feels new, don't worry. Language learning takes repetition and patience. You are improving step by step.
Before we finish, let's do a short speaking practice together. If you can, repeat after us out loud. Ready? Take a small breath.
Sentence 1. Actually, I prefer tea in the morning. Nice and slow.
Sentence 2. Actually, I don't watch much TV. Good. Keep your voice relaxed.
Sentence 3. I actually enjoy learning English every day. Feel the natural rhythm.
And here's a bonus sentence for extra practice. Actually, I feel more confident when I speak slowly. That one is very useful in real life.
If you repeat these sentences during the week, you will actually start using this word automatically. Your mouth will remember the pattern.
And remember something very important. You don't need to speak fast to sound natural. Clear and calm English is powerful.
Absolutely. Confidence grows with small daily practice. Just 5 minutes a day can make a big difference.
We're really happy you spent this time learning with us. Our goal is to make English feel light and comfortable for you. And you are doing an amazing job by being here.
If today's episode helped you, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps more learners find this content.
Thank you again for listening and practicing with us. Keep going little by little. You are on the right path. Your English is improving more than you think.
We're cheering for you every step of the way. Keep listening, keep speaking, and keep enjoying the process. We'll see you very soon in the next episode.
Bye, everyone. Take care, stay consistent, and keep practicing every day.